Hey guys, this video is going to be a little bit different this week. It's going to actually jump time a little bit from the week we got the car running to having to have the starter rebuilt. Then that took 3 weeks to get, so it goes from week 2 all the way to like week 4 when we got the starter back. We got it in the engine, and then we got the engine running and idling pretty good. So this video is just a process of how we got all that done. So check it out and talk to you soon. Electronic fuel pump with
all the filters,
a glass fuel filter on it.
Pre-filter, post-filter.
So we can make sure no
Make
gunk goes through there.
Basically, so we can see if the fuel's actually moving.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see if we can make this thing run.
Yeah, hopefully it works on 6 volt.
Yeah, we'll find out.
And we got a brand new 6 volt battery go in there. Got some new battery ends. Hopefully our starter holds out.
Runs on 6. I guess it's primed with some type of like oil.
Oh wow. Yeah, it is primed with oil of some sort.
So it pumped. Just that quick little run starts shooting oil through the filter.
Well, that's good.
I guess that means it did something.
Yeah, means it works on the 6 volt.
All right. So the whole plan is banking on this gas can fitting.
Around there somewhere. We got ratchet straps.
It's true. I'll make it happen.
Actually, let me see that. The gas can.
Don't go too crazy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it'll work. Mmm, delicious.
This battery's been in there since 1964. And we found a receipt for it in the car there from Pep Boys.
That's pretty cool. We tried to get them to warranty it, but I mean, we can't understand. They said no.
It says it. And it's Pep Boys. They don't like warranties.
Put that battery in there.
Give me a second. Perfect.
That's what was happening.
So the socket, once we got the bolt loose, the socket was getting stuck on the case of the starter. So Andy had to negotiate.
Negotiations. There's one dirty ass starter. Time to get started.
Got a new battery, wired it up, redid the terminals, got the fuel pump wired up, got the tank wired up over there to all that, plumbed.
Temporary.
Yeah, temporary. Bungee cord mechanics here. Started to fire, then the starter itself started to seize up. So we're kind of stuck till we get that rebuilt.
It wanted to run though.
It did. It started to, man. I thought it was going, but getting the starter out was actually
ridiculous.
Yeah, a pain. Yeah.
Putting it back in is gonna suck.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse, I think.
But
We've
dealt with worse.
They were designed to go on while the body was not on the car, and then they just dropped it on around it. But we're gonna take that in town, have it rebuilt, and then
Burnouts.
Yeah, I mean that's the natural order of things.
It's true. Doesn't have brakes yet, so
Don't
we
need
have
them.
to rely on pure horsepower.
Yes. I spent a little time yesterday kind of sanding these fenders with a couple different styles to see what's going to clean it up the easiest and keep the patina, because we're not going to respray it or anything like that. We're going to keep the patina. So you remember both fenders looked kind of like that over there. This one I've scuffed and sanded with a couple different grits and different styles, and kind of like how this turns out. So this is probably how we'll end up doing the whole thing. It cleans up nice, and
Look at that.
yeah, keeps it smooths it out, so you're not getting everything stuck on it. You can't even put a rag on that fender without it getting stuck. So I'll probably continue with that while we wait for a starter. Might push this outside and power wash the engine bay. That's something we haven't done yet. We gave it a quick spray the night we brought it home, but that was about it.
Yeah, it needs it. Here's the car.
So yeah, the car is almost ready to fire. We got the starter rebuilt, so that is off the list.
Hot damn.
That was a little bit of a fiasco. No one really knew what to do with the starter off this car, but we got it figured out through a company up in Newark, Delaware. So fuel system, we have a temporary fuel tank up front. Got a Holley electronic fuel pump just temporarily so we can get this fired. I think that's about it. Move some of this off the cow. Then we're gonna get the door open, and we wired up some new ignition here.
New temporary ignition.
Yeah, so we can start it with the key, and we don't have to mess with all the different cables and things like that. We just have one cable for the fuel pump, and that's it. So yeah, we're gonna get the door open, and hopefully this will be fired up in just a couple minutes.
I like it.
Indeed.
I want to do burnouts.
Burnouts. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. All right, key on.
Yep.
Starter going in.
Do it again.
Yep. Good. Smell it.
I think it's exhaust gases.
Okay.
Does it smell like this? I don't know. Coolant maybe? Boiling in there?
Damn!
Smell that. Woo!
Don't do this at home.
Try this at home, kids.
Alright, I'm gonna try to start it.
Yeah, I'll control the throttle. If we had a return spring, you'd just be able to turn it and it would start.
Yeah.
We probably don't want to let it run too much longer.
No.
Not without a cooling system, but it's funny through the crack in the exhaust manifold, you can watch each fire.
Yeah.
It just sounds pretty good.
I'm impressed.
That's good.
I'd say that's a successful start to getting it running.
I agree. No pun intended. Sorry. I think the next thing is let's get that radiator set back in here and see what the hoses look like. And
yeah.
Actually, no. Before we do that,
Because there's still a shitload of coolant in here too.
is there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Every time I move it, it pours coolant out on my floor.
Good.
Move, tripod.
You're a tripod. So, I'm debating.
Would you say you're a master debater?
Not yet. If I work long and hard enough at it, I will become a master debater. So I'm looking at this because we've got to replace that too.
Oh yeah.
And I'm thinking it may be easier to pull the water pump. Actually, I think you have to pull the water pump to put that back on.
Well, what about this top bracket here? Just pull these two bolts out and this one.
You're right. Yes. So we need a piece of hose that fits that.
Yeah.
Who runs?
I want one of the heat shrink ones.
Well, yes, but we don't have any hose. We don't happen to have any hose for it. We might be able to rob from.
What size?
That's on.
A little bit of an exhaust leak. A little bit of a coolant leak. But it's alive. Not even a little bit. All right.
Still hasn't over 155 degrees,
So no test drives tonight.
Now I'm not brakes.
It runs.
Burnout!
Burnout.
Oh wait.
You gotta have brakes. There, Andy.
Seafoam!
Seafoam.
The best stuff in the world.
This is the magic. We're about to foam the crap out of this engine. So we're about to foam the crap out of it and make all kinds of more smoke.
Sounds better already.
Yeah, she's smoothing out. Idle it down. It does, yeah. Smooth it out a lot.
For those of you that don't know, Dan does wear glasses.
It happens.
There's a reason for that statement. You're welcome.
What'd you say? I can't see you.
Huh?
Come closer. I can't see you.
You can see me.
So we got the motor running for how long? How long was it running by
20
itself?
minutes or so.
20 minutes unassisted, just idling by itself. Got the temperature, the thermostat works.
Got up to about 160 degrees.
Yeah, 160. We makeshift set up the cooling system. Got a temporary pipe there.
Bypass the heater core.
Yeah, bypass the heater.
We're not ready to fight that animal yet.
No, that's gonna be interesting. You're gonna have to redo one of the terminal ends for the battery because it kept losing connection there. But once it was running, it ran really well. We even moved it back and forth a little bit.
Clutch works.
Clutch works.
All 4 gears work.
Yep, all 4 of the gears. No brakes yet, so we can't go driving, sadly.
It's also dark. No headlights.
No headlights. We got flashlights.
Duct tape.
Duct tape and flashlights. Yeah.
I like it.
Isn't
that what these are for?
Yeah, I think that's what those are for. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Next step is getting a gasket kit. We're gonna take the header off and
show them the crack.
Oh yeah, there's a nasty crack. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a nasty crack on that side, almost straight through the header. I guess it's manifold, but so we're gonna send that off to our friend Butch at Lloyd's Originals. He's gonna re-weld that manifold up for us, and then we'll put the gasket kit on it, figure out the rest of the cooling system. Brakes are probably going to be the biggest thing we do, so we can actually start driving it.
I think we're going to get it over to the other side of the shop before we pull the manifold off.
Yeah.
That way we can work on brakes and stuff while he's got the manifold.
Yes. We got to go to the other side of the shop because we have a lift on that side, and currently there's a club wagon on it now, but we'll take that off and then do exhaust, brakes, and then burnout.
Right.
Something in that order.
Maybe if it snows.
Yeah. Well, you had a good idea earlier. We'd tie it to my truck and just do burnouts in the driveway. We'll wet the ground with some bleach. All right. Well, that's it for today. And
I need a shower. Goodbye.
There he goes. That's his signature out.